Hello and welcome to Ayesha's fruit, vegetable, herbal balcony huts. I hope you are doing well, and I've come up with another video. Today we're going to teach you how to make a fancy flower pot to grow your vegetables or anything basically. So I've done this one. This one was made in I can see this is like a rice bag that I've planted something in there. So this is how it's looking. This is the bag. This is it's a rice bag. So I'm just trying to be very innovative and planting basically anything in any container that I may find. So to start off, we have a children's ball that is no longer in use, and I've just snipped the surface, the top, and I've put some paper in there just to give it some volume and also to prevent too much soil. And I have here a bag of soil. I'm just gonna start putting in some soil considerably. So ensure that you have some gloves handy because this is a dirty job. So yeah. So for planters, really, you can use anything around the house that is no longer in use. You can use it as a planter to plant. It saves costs. You don't have to necessarily always buy a plant pot. So yeah, this is another sustainable and budget-friendly way of, and a creative way of growing your seeds as well as plants. So now that I've put in some soil, these are some lettuce, some freckled lettuce. So I'm just gonna put it in, and then I'm just going to add some seeds of amaranth callaloo, Jamaican amaranth callaloo to it. And I'm just gonna, this is my first time of planting callaloo. I just want to see how it tastes like. I'm just gonna incorporate it into my dishes and see. And I'm just going to give my Jamaican fans feedback on that. So whenever you're planting your seedlings, it's always essential to remove the lower leaves, because as they often get trapped in the soil, and they might rot away and eventually get access to your plants, which you wouldn't want. So it is very essential that to avoid that, you snip it away. And I also have some spinach here. This is my spinach. This is my spinach seedling. So this is what I'm talking about. So this is the seedling. This small bits, I'm gonna take it off. So you make sure that you don't damage the roots, because once the root is damaged, so this is what we have. Once the root is damaged, then there's basically the plant becomes useless. You can't really use it anymore. So you have to ensure that we avoid that. So the spinach is in there. I'm just gonna try and move this out and plant this. So I do hope you're all doing well, enjoying the weather. Today is actually a lovely day, you know. And shout out to Farming on the Rocks and Stacy. I do watch and quite a few number of you, but I can't remember the names. I do often comments. Yeah, you're doing amazing, you're doing well. You know, I did watch the giveaway video from Farming on the Rocks. I think that's a very kind gesture, and so keep up the good work, all of you. And then Stacy helping out Farming on the Rocks and what have you, that's very, very kind of you. It's very good to support each other. So yeah, thought I'll mention that. Yeah, we all want to grow as YouTubers, so the best way is to support one another, you know. Yeah, as they say, there's more blessing in giving and there is in receiving. So I did watch the giveaway video. I could see that you guys were having fun, singing along, partying. Whoa, that is fun. Except of course I wasn't there. Yeah, that's good. I mean, life is too short. You need to enjoy yourself. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a bit more. Let me add one more, and then we top it up with some soil, and then we just, you know, I'm trying to be careful with this root. Water it. So if you have a shoe that you no longer use, your own shoe, you can even use it as a planter, you know. Just try to be creative. Talking about creativity, I do have a channel called Ayesha's Twin Nails Art and Crafts Gallery. So I do drawings there. I do anything art and craft. So if you want to be creative, we do crocheting as well. So if you want to learn how to crochet, do basically anything creative, bead making and what have you. So please check it out and do support your sister by subscribing, liking, commenting and sharing the video. So there we go, my lovelies. I'm now going to give it a good drink and then allow it to flourish and thrive. So that's a very creative way of adding character to your garden. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so now that we are done, I'm just gonna give it some drink, a lovely drink, since it's thirsty. It's thirsty, so you need to give it some water to quench its thirst. So ensure that you give it considerable amounts of water so that it gets, you know, the roots get saturated. So yeah, there we go. This is our planter. I do hope you enjoy the video, and please give me a thumbs up for like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell icon. Until then, it's a goodbye. And also you could, you know, like move it there and then maybe close it this way, like close it as well, so it becomes like a closed up ball, but not really. So yeah, if you want it that way, you can do it this way as well and close it, or you just leave it like that. Yeah, okay, so take care. I'll see you in my next video. Maybe perhaps we might use a shoe to make a planter. Bye.